His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. And off we go from the Windy City. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Williams going to throw on the first play. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
It's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's for the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Chicago. Give up the middle with Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
Now Swift.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Chase Young getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. Incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
For the Bears field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return is Trey Palmer. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, a safe was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
Recovered by the offense.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. Wow, that 360 spin up him out there. He'll get forward, and we'll give him 6 yards on that one. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. With the middle, that one caught by Watson. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And the Saints, first down.
A run here with Miller. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
At the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Rattler. He takes off. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's Rattler. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Saints. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Bears 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Bears.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's got Loveland free left side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
17 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bears. First down. 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He'll try to run for it.
Williams. A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bears first down.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Mario Davis there on the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. Trying to tiptoe around the defenders there. He'll wind up with a gain of 5.
At the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
Burton, the man on the move. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Saints out on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession, here to start the 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20, as we are ready to get back underway. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd down and 10.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. Flush. Good blocking, and he's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7.
Saints 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. A quick slant, worked in by Watson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run up the middle with Miller. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one complete to Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the
throwing on first down is Rattler. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, here's the zone read. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on third and goal. Throwing is Rattler. This one's caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, I think it's safe, Mike, as this offense leaves the field. They wanted to stay out there and go for it, but I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. No chance at all. He'll go down. Shaq Thompson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
21-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Torrey Taylor in punt formation for the Bears.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On first and 10, Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Out of a gun, Rattler. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run out of the gun, it's Miller. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Once again, it's Miller. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Saints 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Saints.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Saints 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. This one on target to Olave. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, here's 2nd and 2. To throw again is Rattler. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
Throwing again, Rattler. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
At the 21.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Right side to Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
A gain of 22 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Saints 1st down.
Again, it is Rattler. To the left side in the hands of Watson. 2nd and 5.
Complete to Christian Watson.
New Orleans 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from 40 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's the second-year man, Xavier Leggett. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Panthers improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. From there, let's go out to Wembley Stadium. The Rams making an extra-long flight to Heathrow Airport to take on the Jags. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Rams took care of business. They win it by 5. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Parker Washington. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Steelers are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense, and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with Miller. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 7 and 8.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Toward the middle, that one's caught by Watson. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
That's good for a Saints first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath. But then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He'll run straight ahead with Miller. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Saints first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints first down.
Throwing again, it's Rattler. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 13-yard line.
Rattler to the air once more. A pass taken in by Miller. And he will get into the end zone. Kendre Miller, touchdown New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7, and a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Carl Granderson gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll be forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that. beginning with first down. To throw, it's Rattler. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Miller. 14 on the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, here's Rattler. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. That his second TD catch of the season.
In this offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers. And this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage. And it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will extend this third-quarter lead.
29. Bears 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Williams. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
And the Bears
throw it again. It's Williams. To the goal line and in. Post and Lovely. Touchdown Bears. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons and just make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end is first NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Palmer now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. going to be a big loss. He kept retreating. Looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Looking to throw, Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Ryan Brzee. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down.
Here's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bears
will try to throw again. Here's Williams. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another Bears.
Williams to the air once more. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Now here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Saints' 4-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. To throw is Williams. And he will score! Game on! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. For Burden, that is his 1st touchdown in the NFL. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5.
Bears 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Off play action, here's Rattler. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 11.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Here's a handoff to Miller. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. On the zone read, it's a give to Miller. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 20. And the Saints, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Saints.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's caught. Trey Palmer. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints are going to extend their lead.
Saints 43, Bears 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Give up the middle with Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Davis on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Moore going in motion. On third down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Bears.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Carl Granderson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bears first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. Now it's Miller. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's 3rd and 2.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
For the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
A run here with Miller. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Here's Miller. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
They'll run with Miller. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.